Hello everyone. Thank you all for being here. This is Kawan Komoto. Today I'm here to make a speech in response to yesterday's press conference held by Johnny and Associates. I appreciate your attention on this matter. 皆さん、本日お忙しい中集まりいただきましてありがとうございます。昨日、ジャニーズ事務所が会見を行いました。ジャニーズ事務所の性加害問題については、僕がここで行った会見によって、世の中の注目を招いたこともあり、事務所の会見後、なるべく早いタイミングで、僕の気持ちをお話しし、僕自身も次のステップに進みたいと思っておりました。そこで、今日このような場を設けさせていただきました。
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining or being here today. Yesterday, Johnny and Associates held a press conference, and regarding the issue of the sexual abuse-related issues of the company, I wanted to give my own press conference as soon as possible after that as well, which is why I'm taking the opportunity to have this press conference today. Further, I wanted to do this also because I myself want to progress to the next step, so this is why I have this opportunity with you.
振り返れば4月12日にまさにこの場所で僕が過去に体験したことを率直にお話ししました。その時点では正直言えばここまで社会に衝撃を与える大きな出来事になるということは想像できませんでした。そもそもあの時の僕にはそういう問題にまで発展させようという意識はありませんでした。
Looking back at the time on April 12, when I held a press conference at this very same place as today, and spoke frankly about what I had experienced in the past. To be honest, at that time, I had no idea that this would develop or expand into such a major event which would have such an impact on the broader society, nor did I have any deliberate intention to develop it into such an issue at that time in the first place.
内容としてはセンシティブな話ですから、顔を出してそれを打ち明けることでその後何が起きるかについて予想していないわけではありませんでしたが、ただあの時の僕は恨みを晴らすとか同情されたいとかそんな気持ちがあったのではなく、自分に嘘をついて生きていくのはもう嫌だと、あの状況に置かれていた自分が体験したことについてありのままをストレートにお話しすることで自分が変われる気がしていました。
And the content was, of course, sensitive. Therefore, it is not that I had completely not imagined what would happen if I did come out also showing my face. However, it is not that I wanted to share some kind of a grudge or to have pity. Rather, it was just that I felt that coming out and speaking frankly about what had happened to me as I was and in what position I was, it would be an opportunity for me myself to also be able to change.
公の場でああいった発言をしたことについては売名行為だとかさまざまな批判も浴びました。こういうことに対して世の中はこういうふうに反応するんだということは実体験として多く学びました。当然傷つくこともありましたし、自分一人ではとても受け止められないと精神的にかなり辛かった時もあります。
I received a lot of criticism for making such a statement in a public forum, including, for example, people saying that it was just a publicity stunt to promote myself. I learned a lot from this experience which I went through about how the world reacts to such things. There were naturally times when I was hurt and times when I felt that I could not take all of this on my own, and times where it was also psychologically extremely difficult.
かといって後悔しているかといえばそれはありません。あの時の僕は告発が正しかったかそうではなかったか僕自身に決めることはできません。その結果どんなことが起きるのかについて想像力が足りなかったことを無責任という方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、僕自身は真実だけを話す覚悟でいました。おそらくこれからも僕はあの会見を開いた人、性加害の被害者ということがずっとつきまとうだろうということも認識しています。
That said, as to whether I regret having done so or not, the answer is no. it is perhaps not up to me to decide whether it was right for me to have spoken out or not. But I personally felt then, and I still do, that it was right for me to speak out in public. As a result, some people say that perhaps I lacked sufficient imagination to see what might happen as a result of this, and people may call me irresponsible for this. However, I just felt certain that I should be up there or I could speak the truth. And I imagine, I understand that from now, I will also, well, I'm prepared for the fact that throughout my life, I will probably remain as the person who held that conference, as someone who was a victim of sexual abuse.
それでも自分や大切な人たちに嘘をつかずに済むようになったことは僕の人生にとってとても大きな変化となりました。
However, within that situation, the fact that I was able to be someone who goes forward speaking no lies to both myself and also to the people who are important to me was something which was a very great change in my life.
そして事務所が性加害の事実を認め謝罪をし被害者への賠償を具体的に進めていくことが発表されたことで僕自身心が少し楽になりました。また社長も交代し経営体制も一新されることも発表されました。会社の規則も厳しくして世間の目にさらされていくという中、今ジャニーズ事務所に僕からこれ以上何かを言うことはもうないと思います。しかし僕を含めた被害者の方々の心の傷はそう簡単に言えることではないと心に刻んでいただきたいです。新社長の東山さんもおっしゃっていましたが、一生の命をかけてでも皆さんに向き合っていく覚悟は本当に必要だと思っています。
And now that Johnny and Associates, the agency, has recognized the facts, acknowledged the facts of the sexual abuse, made an apology, and has also said that it will proceed to concrete compensation for the victims, this is something which allows me, myself, to feel somewhat at ease. The fact that there has also been a change in the president, and it was also announced that there will be a renewal of the management structure of the agency. The fact that the society's eyes will continue to be strictly on the agency, and as it will also become stricter in regards to its rules or policies, means that for me standing here today, there is not anything more, anything further that I myself would have to say to Johnny and Associates. However, I also take very much to heart the fact that it is not an easy thing to fully heal the psychological wounds of those who were victimized, including myself. The new president, Mr. Higashiyama, said himself also, but this is something that he will spend is something that for everybody it will take an entire lifetime to continue to facing up, and I think needs to be prepared for this.
思い返すと4月12日の会見後、短い期間でさまざまなことがありました。中でも予想もしていなかったこととしてジュリーさんに直接お会いすることができました。お会いした時の状況についてはこれまでの動画などでお話ししていますが、ジュリーさんという方に一人の人間として接することができる貴重な機会でした。そしてお会いして早々、僕が苦しい思いをしてきたことについて謝ってもいただきました。僕が経験したこと、それによって苦しんだことについて寄り添ってくれようとする気持ちは感じました。
Looking back in the short period of time since the April 12 press conference, many things have happened during this period. One of perhaps the most unexpected within this was the opportunity to meet Julie in person. As to the details of that meeting, this I have discussed in various videos and so on. However, it was a very precious opportunity to get to know Julie as a person. Quite soon after we met, she even apologized to me for the suffering that I had been through. And I felt that I could sense that she was trying in a way to be there for me and to stand by me through what I had experienced and suffered as a result.
そしてジュリーさんは僕に今ジャニーズ事務所に所属している全タレントたちが性加害にあったからスターになれたんだと 思われることや、本人たちの努力なしで活躍してこられたと思われるのが悲しいとおっしゃっていました。僕もそこに関しては同意見でした。タレントたちに罪はないです。僕が見てきたジャニーズのタレントというのは、どんな厳しい状況の中でも笑顔でステージに立ち、ファンの皆さんに夢と希望を与える存在でした。
At that time, Julie said to me that she would feel extremely sad if all of the talents who are now active and affiliated with Johnny and Associates, if it was thought that they had become stars because of the fact that they had been through this sexual abuse, or that people would think that they were not able to become stars just because of their own efforts there as well. I also feel the same in regards to this. The talents themselves, there is no fault on their side. The talents that I have seen from Johnny's through the years shows that no matter what kind of difficult circumstances they're in, they stand on the stage with a smile and do all they can to be a presence which provides dreams and hopes to all of the fans.
そして4月の会見でもお話ししましたが、僕自身はジャニーズ事務所という場についての感謝とエンターテインメントに用意させてくれたジャニー氏を恨みきれない思いは、世間にグルーミングと言われても今でもあります。自分自身を認めるためにも過去を全否定することはできません。これまでの数ヶ月間で同じような被害に遭われたたくさんの方々が声を上げました。その中には、これまで苦しみを閉じ込めてきたことに対して償ってほしいという方々がたくさんいます。実際何があってそれでどう苦しんだかは人の数だけあると思いますし、それに対しての決着のつけ方もそれぞれあると思います。
I also spoke about this during the press conference in April as well. But I myself do still have gratitude towards Johnny and Associates, and also to Johnny himself, or in regards to Johnny himself, who was the person who showed me this dream of the world of entertainment. I cannot completely feel hatred towards him either. Even if people say that this is grooming, this is the feeling that I hold with me today as well. In order for me to acknowledge myself as well, then I cannot completely deny the past which I have come through as well. During the past few months, many other people who have been through similar victimization have spoken out. And within them are many people who say that they want or they seek compensation for the pain in which they have been locked. However, of course, what happened and what kind of suffering they experienced, there is as many different ways of suffering as there are people who have been through this as well. And in regards to this, also, their way of finding a way to settle the matter will also be different for each of those people.
僕は日系ブラジル人の両親のもと、日本で生まれ育ちました。愛している音楽と出会い、関わる中で自分の家族やルーツを守りたいと思うようになりました。これから先、僕はもう前に進みます。今回こういう行動を取ったという過去は消えることはありませんので、その責任からは逃げずにいたいと思いますが、できるだけ未来を向きたいです。
Born to Nikkei Brazilian parents, and here and raised in Japan. I have lived together with the music that I love and the different encounters that I have experienced as well. And within this, I have become wanting to protect both my family and my roots as well. From now, I will continue to move forward. Of course, the fact that I have taken these actions is not something and that I have this past is not something that will disappear. And I do not want to run away from this responsibility as well. However, I want to, as much as possible, look toward the future.
このような経験をして、そのすべてをさらけ出した僕が、だからこそ見てくれている人々に勇気を与えていけると信じています。人は誰でも失敗します。もう立ち上がれないと思うようなこと、もう生きたくないと思うようなことはいっぱいあります。僕は受け入れる方の許すではなくて、施しの許すでそれらを乗り越えていけると信じています。日本、そしてブラジルを代表できるような アーティストになって必ず帰ってきます。最後になりますが、僕がずっと抱えてきた心の苦しみに耳を傾けてくださった皆様、本当に心からありがとうございました。Muito obrigado.